Well, Christine, in the order's words, this is a new approach. It aims to make it easier for local agencies to remove homeless people from the streets, including those with mental illness.
We hit a lot of home runs, and we're going to keep hitting them.
Making America safe again. It's what President Trump claims his new executive order aimed at ending homelessness in America is focused on. The order directs the Attorney General to reverse judicial precedents and end consent decrees that limit state and local governments' ability to commit people on the streets who are at risk to themselves or others.
If there are people that are a danger to society, we can get them help or get them treatment that they need so that way they're not living on the streets.
Gabriel Bueller chairs the Washington County Republican Party. He sees Trump's executive order as a necessary change of course in addressing homelessness.
We've spent a decade of just throwing millions and millions of dollars at this. And what's changed? Nothing.
In a statement to KGW, Disability Rights Oregon weighed in, saying people with serious mental illness are more likely to be victims of crime than to be a danger to anyone. If we really wanted to make our communities safer, we'd be investing billions in behavioral health services. How Portland will respond to the executive order remains to be seen. Mayor Keith Wilson's office declined to comment, saying they'll need time to review it and analyze how it'll work with the current state law. Oregon's civil commitment law may prevent efforts to involuntarily commit someone to mental health treatment, depending how the courts interpret it.
I'm sure it's going to get challenged, but I think that there are places that are in this nation that are going to take great advantage of this to really turn around their communities.
This emergency that's facing our state will be with us for a while.
Governor Tina Kotek's office did not respond to questions about Trump's executive order, but this week the governor signed into law her own statewide plan to tackle the homeless crisis. It includes more than $200 million meant for addressing homelessness across the state. She said Oregon's on track to pay for more than 4,800 shelter beds and get more than 3,000 people off the streets.
But let's remember, when we talk about those numbers, it means real people, Oregonians, who are struggling or suffering or have had a crisis in their life. And by providing a warm place to call home, or at that shelter, that transition spot, we are building a more prosperous and healthier state.
The order also directs federal agencies to take a look at its grants and prioritize giving them to cities that do the most to crack down on public drug use, camping, and squatting. Christine.
Appreciate you digging into this. Thank you, Catherine.